for the fans. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for all future content. Come on, you irons. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share the content, and tickle that bell.
Artie, Zen. Yeah, look, we're just gonna throw some bars in, have a bit of a laugh, have some fun. Hope you guys like it. Much love. You know it is. Come on, you irons. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses, nothing. Needing to find my bro like Raditz. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Or we can stand in your place. Handstand down while we dance in your grave. Handstand plan, there's no chance of a fake. Being a fan cam ram, but the man on the plate unhinged. Hit the bars so hard, see that cringe. Solar bars, changing the colour of your skin. Polar charts, filling the Arctic wind. Know my path, lit in the darkness in. I know it's hard to be the goat at last. I wanna show my cards, I gotta bro with hearts, gotta devote my part to the bro from the start. Might as well go throw him a dart as I load my hope. I'm broke, I chose to go alone. I know my death's from overdose or comatose. Will blow my bro dope to rope, use a choke, abuse a coke, diffuse at home. Flips up a pound, gives up from crowns, trips up, falls down, sits up on ground, sits up for nuts. We rub and bounce, lives ups and downs, she comes around. It's us without the us and ours. How the fuck did I wake up here from the haze and beers and the games of peers? How the fuck do I make it clear? I don't chase that gear that I hate from fearing. This is just a test of flows. And my grades are the best with those. Tell me that I'll let it go. That we frozen, let it float. Nah, we got that pound hidden in a mattress. Evergreen, not Everdeen, not Katniss. Snakes there, changing their faces. Too many catfish. Cause I'm a beast in the East. G's leaving these heat beats. Needing to keep free, please. And the peeps we see in the seas need heaps in the aqua. Deep to the backup, creeping the black up. Flee from the sergeant, dress up to dapper. I am the one, no matter. My tracks are tuney, you boys are loony. Calling him Clooney, just another actor. Your bitch mouse like a Fuji. Passing around like a doobie. Taking her out, she's a foodie. I am a dragon, she slew me. And this is just a test of flows, hence the road ends at home. Dressings don't finesse the flow up. Hiroshima, you know I'm gonna blow up. Cause the market needs another glow up. Flesh is getting harder, man's not gonna show up. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses, nothing. Needing to find my bro like Raditz. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Yeah.
Yes. Welcome back to Green Street Elites, or should I call it Green Street Random?
Random. Chris Kieran got an upgrade. Hello, everybody.
There he is, my friend. How are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very, very well.
I love the intro music. The intro music made me feel like I was on vacay, man. And then Artisan, he's just wicked, isn't he? He's just amazing, man. That boy has talent.
Mate, listen, that lad needs some promotion, man, because like, you know, that he's got talent. That boy has got talent.
So much, man. And you can. When I went to school for music, they said there's more. It was music business, but they said there's more business in music than music in business, and that's where the promotion and that comes into play, man. And he needs that.
definitely, most definitely, and I agree with that sentiment too. There's more music in business. No, sorry, there's more business in music than there is music in business. Yes,
No,
correct.
you're right, man. You're
Good
definitely,
morning,
definitely
Paul.
right.
Thailand Paul's in the house. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. I know you were the early bird, mate, so hopefully there's going to be a worm for you. Um,
What's
am
what's
I
the
late for the party? No, mate, you were nice and early. And
yeah,
Jazzy's in the house
Wicked,
from Gambia.
Wicked.
I'm from Gambia Hammers Football Club. Hello, Jazzy. Nice of you to join us, mate. Paul and Jazzy are chatting between themselves, which is real nice.
Yeah,
So, how is Peach?
Peach is good, dog. Peach is. I was reading some news today, and they're saying the most important signing that we could make is to hold on to Jared Bowen. Then there was rumors of about how we're in for Aki again, Nathan Aki from Manchester City, and that should be right down Rob Newman's aisle. And then there was Emmanuel Dennis. That seems to be growing legs, doesn't it? But the Emmanuel Dennis link.
I think there are some legs in that as well. You know, I think there's some.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's some meat in that broth because
Yeah.
look, David Moyes has said very little about that man, very little,
Yeah.
and it's clear that he's on everybody's radar. I mean, look what he did for Watford last
Yeah.
season. It was
Yeah.
fantastic. He was
Yeah.
their standout player by a mile, by a
Oh
country
yeah.
mile.
Yeah.
So he's going to be on everybody's radar. And because David Moyes has chosen not to speak about him, I
Makes
think
sense.
there's an undercurrent now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I mean? Jazz is saying hello to you, mate.
Oh, hello, Jazzy. Everybody, if you haven't already, any shirts, boots, shin pads, whatever, send them over to Jazzy.
Actually, do you know what? I can reveal on here there
Yep.
are two people that I've been in contact and I've been chatting with
Mm-hmm.
that are ready and willing and able to help me to supply some kits or at least some shirts anyway to Jazzy and his fund
Oh, that's
and
beautiful.
also hopefully to Abdul
Yeah.
and the Ghana Hammers as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be coming up in the next couple of months.
Oh, that'll be
Give me
good.
a little time to work on that, and we will do what we can. I've got one person in Malaysia and one person in Thailand that are both willing to help me out. So
And your
you
sister's
know,
in Ghana, isn't it? So, like,
and my sister's already in Ghana yet. Well, she's not actually there at the moment, but
okay.
she'll help me to distribute in Ghana. But I'm
Yep.
gonna have to parcel the goods to Gambia because I haven't got anybody that I know that's going to Gambia. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to parcel force them, you know.
It looks good on them,
DHL.
though. 'Cause I see different pictures on Instagram and that, and it looks good. They got all they're getting all their gear, so it
Yeah,
looks good.
yeah, definitely. And you know, like hopefully I'm gonna help them to um turn out for the tournaments and stuff by giving them some kit to wear, hopefully.
Yeah,
Hope-
absolutely, man.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
So,
yeah, I've set myself a little budget.
yeah,
Um,
that's what
that
I was just gonna ask.
yeah, I've set myself a little budget. I'm going to pay it myself. I'm not asking for any help or any donations or anything like that. But yeah, I've got a little budget, and I will get what I can, what equipment I can for the budget for both of them. You know,
Yeah,
for
that's
going and for
brilliant.
Gambia.
Yeah, that's brilliant, bud.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to help these guys out, all
Yeah,
of them.
Yeah, they deserve it because they got a league over there and all, don't they? And anything that's sent to them, they wear that as like their kit, don't they?
Yeah. And, you know, the information that I've got from Jazzy is that they've got an 18-man squad.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's good news because that means that there are, you know, that there are plenty of guys out there that are ready to. Hey, guess what? I've got a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Have a look.
Oi, oi.
Oh, yeah.
Morning.
Hello,
Hey?
Bella. How are you?
Look at the sunshine. Look at the sunshine in Canada. My God.
As weather report weather down here. Oh, it's lovely, mate. It's lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. We've been chatting for the better part of a year together, and now it's time for us to say the weather that he's getting instead of you.
Yeah.
It's still a lovely sunny day, but it's just a bit chilly, you know? But it's still gorgeous. Lovely.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are, Ken?
It's good, man. It's a lovely sunny day, but a bit like you know, you're rubbing your hands, a little bit cool around the hands, but
oh no, it ain't cool. Day. Oh, it's not cool. I'm just rubbing my hands because I'm thinking.
I don't know, is that what you do? I rub something else when I'm thinking.
That's what she said.
Anyway.
Yeah,
stop it. Stop that. Don't bring the tone down. Like Becky or Happy. Becky and Happy bring the tone down all the bloody time. It's just
I know.
I've got accused of all things earlier on. Don't know what's going on about. Good morning, Paul. How are you, mate? Still enjoying your vlogs of the food? Really do enjoy them, man. Really good.
Look, it's a weather update from Thailand.
What's it?
There you go.
Oh, they got rain. Well, yeah, and they'll have a torrential time there too when it's heavy.
Hold up. Royalty in the house.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Helen.
Hello, Helen.
Letters. Hello, letters.
She said,
don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, Helen.
yeah, hi, Budgie and Pete.
How are you?
Got to say hello as I can't stop to get my beauty sleep. We'll listen to the rest later. Thank you very much, my love. Yeah, don't worry about Kieran. He's unimportant. We know that. And Jazzy's saying, morning, Kieran. Love from the Gambia, West Ham.
Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Jazzy. Good morning to you too, my brother. I hope you're all well there.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let me go here, and then here. Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. And there you go, Jazzy. There's a link in the chat.
Oh, love it.
Jazzy, join us, mate.
Jazzy J.
Come join us. There's a link in the chat. Now that you're in the chat, click it.
Did you get to see Yarmolenko's goal? It was absolute class.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I heard, Karen, yeah.
Hey, mate, he took it down, big overhead ball, took it down, one touch, lobbed the keeper. Cracking goal, mate. Yeah, I thought I knew that, Helen. I knew that, Helen. I just wanted to make you feel bad before you went to bed. That's all right. Yeah, what a great goal from Yarma. Absolute cracker, man.
But he never does it for us. He'll do like a one-off.
I know.
Oh,
he
come
does
on.
that again.
Look at that goal against Villa. I mean, that's the goal of the season for me.
That was it, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good. And he looked quick. He really looked quick in the game. I don't know how slow the Scottish defence are, but it made him look fast.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's a rumour that's going around, Helen, that Sonny Perkins is interested. Well, that Leeds are interested in Sonny Perkins. All right, so Jazzy,
just a rumour.
Camera on, son.
Yeah. Yes, Jazzy. Yeah,
There
sir.
he is. There he is.
Yeah, hello to everyone.
Good
The
day,
Hey,
sir.
man.
Jazzy.
How are you?
How are you all?
I'm very well.
Brand new.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite funny for me. The guys saying they're in the morning. For here in Gambia, we are late night.
Late. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You got up to no
Yeah,
good.
it's almost 1 a.m. for me. So, yeah,
It's almost
1 a.m.
it's almost 12 o'clock at night.
Hmm.
Mm. So, look, here's the thing. We have 4 different time zones on the screen now.
No, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eh? It's
It's mad,
crazy.
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
it?
We have England time, we have Canada time, we have Australia time, we have Gambia time.
I love it.
Me in
That's
4 different times.
Yeah, fantastic.
So Jazzy, let me ask you, who was your hammer of the year this season? Who was the player that stood out to you and you were just like, I can't get enough of him. He's just too good.
Yeah, for me, it's Declan Rice. He's my best star
Yeah,
for the season based on his work rate. He's been wonderful in, game out.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And also, Jazzy, is there any other players that you felt could have been Hammer of the Year that, did enough to be in the mix, as it were?
Padil?
Do you think there are any other players this season that could have been in the running to be Hammer of the Year? Are there any other outstanding players for West Ham this year for you?
Yeah, for me, it can be Bowen. He's been
Absolutely.
absolutely brilliant and making
Yeah,
his first England Cup. That is something which is quite brilliant based on his performance this season.
Yeah,
yeah. I agree with you.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I mean, also, I think, Craig Dawson has to be put in
So
that
he's up
list.
there.
I mean, he's had a fantastic season, really. You
Yeah.
know, he's been very, very solid all year. Oh, look, Peach is at it again. Look, he's waving to the girls as they drive past.
He's at the street looking at
Hey,
elsewhere.
Jazz, you'll have to get used to this, mate. Whenever Peach is around, it's completely random. There's no structure to anything.
You know
Yeah,
one
how
player
is
that, sorry, go on.
yeah, please, how is Canada?
Canada's good. It's good. It's so we're supposed to have 4 seasons. We're supposed to have the summer, the autumn, the winter, and the spring. It kind of just went from winter to summer. So it's warm now, but when it gets cold out here, boy, it gets cold, Jazzy. It gets cold. Like you got to wear like 5 layers of clothing. It's like polar bear things. It's nuts. It's nuts, man.
For us here in Gambia, we are in summertime.
Oh, it must be hot as anything down there.
Yeah.
Like when you guys get a winter, it's similar to Australia, and it's like not that cold at all. Like
No,
here,
but
what's the
what
average
season,
temperature in
Jazzy?
Australia for summer?
No, but the summer here is stinking hot, really, really hot.
And then
And
winter?
what season are you in now, Jazzy?
Yeah, here we are from the summertime. We are now heading to the raining season.
Okay.
Yeah, you just come out of summer.
Yeah, we are just
Yeah,
slowly getting in raining
yeah,
season
same
at
as
the
us,
moment.
really. But I can say though, the good thing about here in Queensland, in 2 months' time, it'll be hot again. You
Yep.
know, we'll be chilly and cool for a couple of months, and it's still
Yep.
nice to me. And then it'll start getting really hot again. So we only have to suffer it for 10 weeks maybe. Yeah, that's about it.
You're just
Four
trying to piss
stars.
me off, aren't you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always got to remind you.
Yeah, you're just trying to wind me up now.
No, does he? No, he does it on the regular. But so, like wintertime for you, Kieran, it's like what's cold? It's like what, 20 degrees, 15 degrees?
Yeah, overnight it can get down to about where I am. It can get down to 5 and 6.
Oh,
But
wow.
most winter days here are 18 degrees, 15 degrees to 18 degrees.
I mean,
My heart
Yeah,
goes
about
out to you,
60.
Kieran.
That's like a full-on summer here.
I know.
Yeah, I know it can be some days. But we can have some nights where it really drops. There are places here 20 minutes away from me, it will drop to 0 overnight and then get back up to 18 overnight.
That's
in
what
the
you were
day.
saying about who's the boy? Neil from Down Under. That's what you were saying. Like you're close to one another, but the weather is totally different.
Well, we're not really. No, he's quite a long distance away. I'd have to probably a 3-hour flight to go get him.
Oh,
But he'd be freezing. They would get snow. He'll get snow and everything down there. We never see snow here.
So you're talking 3-hour flight. That's like what? That's like a 10-hour car drive.
More.
At least.
A lot more.
That's like from here to New York then. Yeah. Yeah. To New York
if I drive down to Sydney, that takes me 10 hours. And he's a long way past that.
Yeah, but that's you driving though, isn't it?
It is.
I mean,
it's normally a 12-hour drive.
I mean, have anyone among you visited Africa before?
No, I would love to. I would love to. I never have. The closest I've got to Africa, Jazzy, was when me and my family were in Portugal, and we went on a coach trip to the Rock of Gibraltar, and the sea there. You had like France, you had Africa, you had this, you had that. And that's the closest I've been anywhere near to Africa. But I have had friends that have been there, and they couldn't say anything but good things about Africa.
Yeah, also one day you are welcome to visit the Gambia Hammers.
No, I'd love to. And I know Budgie would, and I know Kieran would. That would be phenomenal.
You are all welcome.
Have you ever been able to go to a match? If it was at Boleyn or London Stadium, have you ever been to go to watch West Ham live?
That is my dream to be one day to visit.
Gotta get you over there, though, dog. We gotta get you over there.
Remember,
do a petition or something. We'll get you over there. Dog. We'll get you
gotta
over
remember, Jazzy's only 20.
Yeah, that is my dream.
Yes. Oh, trust me, you love it. You love it. You'll be in heaven. You'll be in absolute heaven. I've never been to the London Stadium. I know Budgie has. Kieran, have you been to the London Stadium?
Only outside of it.
I remember you saying that now that you said that. Yeah.
Never been in it.
I'm going to be in there again in about 10 days as well.
Oh, soccer aid for Noble in that, isn't it?
It's the UNICEF, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
UNICEF.
Soccer aid with my brother. Going to show him the Carpenters and a few other places.
I don't know whether it'll be available, but can you imagine a Noble shirt from that game would be nice, wouldn't it? If you buy a shirt with that.
Yeah.
That would be a nice shirt to have, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Hey?
That's a really good idea, Kieran. I might actually buy myself one.
If they do, I don't know if they'll have them for sale, Budge, but imagine with the England thing and the UNICEF on it.
No,
it would be a great shirt.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, I mean,
they got to be available online, I would have thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that will be a happy moment for me. I mean, being in the dream club of mine, that is amazing. To be in London Stadium and supporting the team I love, so it will be a massive moment for me.
Yeah,
you get there one day. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? That'd be a great trip.
That is my dream one day to be in London Stadium.
You get there.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's a long way to go.
What was your favorite strip this season, Jazzy? Was it the away one, like the light blue and the white? Was it the home one, like the claret and blue, or what other one did we have? We had like a purple one, didn't we?
No, it was dark blue.
That's it. That is the purple last season, wasn't it? What was your favorite shirt of the season, Jazzy?
Yeah, my favorite side was the color which seems like to be a color of Argentinian shirt.
Yeah, the white and the blue one. Yep.
Yeah, it was
Me
a
too.
nice shirt.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that is
Look,
my
you know what
favorite.
Budgie's gone and done? Budgie's gone and got it. Oh, I see. I knew it. I knew it.
My blue one hasn't arrived yet. I'm getting a bit pissed off with it.
Karen, what's the last shirt that you got?
The season with I got the one that Haller was wearing, the white one, and
Okay,
home and
yeah,
away.
I know. Yeah,
I
know
like
the
that
one you're
shirt.
talking about. Yeah, that's a class shirt. Yep. That's the one I
like
wanted. If I was gonna buy a shirt from that season, that was it.
You know, there's only 2 shirts that I've ever really. I mean, I've always loved the West Ham kit, always, you know, because it's my team. But there's only 2 shirts that I've ever really wanted. Was that one, the one that I just showed you,
Yeah.
and the BAC. Was it BAC?
Yeah, PAC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BAC. Similar colour, light blue
Yeah.
and white stripes. The two Argentina kits, basically. I just love them. I think they're just special.
That's
I'm
the one
still
that
looking
Gatesy
to
has,
get one
isn't
of
it?
those BAC ones.
The BAC one, that's the one that Gatesy and Duke, they have them on like the back, like in the when they do the Forge Tomorrow, you always see the BAC shirts of that, and they have the white and blue one. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
You know my favorite shirt? My favorite shirt is the Bobby Moore used to wear it, didn't he? I think it was Moore. I know Brooklyn wore it, but it was the white one with the hoops, and it had the claret hoop and a sky blue hoop.
Yes.
That's my favorite shirt of all time.
Really? Yeah. You know, I'd forgotten about that kit.
Oh, I love it. I love it. But then Lucas, he put a photo of him in a Hammers kit, and it was yellow, and I've never ever seen that one. I've never seen that kit in my life, and he has it. It's a beautiful kit.
Don't know what that is.
I'll have to look into that.
What's that,
I
man?
don't think it's one we've ever worn. I don't think we've ever worn a yellow kit. Never.
No, but he had like on a stream he did, or he took a picture of it and put it on WhatsApp.
It's not an official. Yeah, it's not an official playing kit. I see. Lawrence actually.
Yeah.
Lawrence had a green one on. I see Lawrence with a green one. That looked nice.
That did. I saw that one. He was on. That was when he was on Young Jake's show, West Ham Unofficial.
Yeah, it was a nice green top. That I like that.
Yeah,
that's probably a goalkeeper shirt, though, wasn't it? And the yellow one.
No, it's just like I think it's a replica shirt they're made in different colours, Budge, and it was green. It was a lovely colour green, a really light green. It's nice.
And it was a proper kit, but just like what Kieran said, it was just like a replica thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, how about your predictions come next season?
What's that? What's a prediction for next season?
For next season, the team, yeah.
We're winning the league, Doug. We're winning the league. Trust me.
Yeah, right.
We are winning the blood clot league, Doug. Trust me. We are, man. West Ham winning the league. Imagine, like everybody said it's going to be tough. Oh, Newcastle got money. Villa got money. Well, listen, if we're only like giving them 150 quid like war chest, Moyes will make the right purchases. I see us up. I see us in dizzy heights. I see us up there, man. I really do. What's your prediction? Where do you think we're going to finish next year?
Jazzy, just before he moves on, and you do yours, if Peach ever asks you to put money on his predictions, don't.
Don't. I agree with Karen.
Because he's a very optimistic sort of guy, right?
But can I tell you something?
He will predict that Bowen will land on the moon in the next 3 years. And it's not happening.
He might. But you know, every year I always put a cheeky bet on West Ham winning the league. Just a $5. But I always put a bet on West Ham winning the league. It has to come true one of these days, and I think one of those days is next. I really do.
It could be a few quid down by then.
So, Jazzy, where do you think we're gonna finish, man? You think like top 4, top 6, top 10?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for us to finish in top 4 come next season. As you can see, this season we have been little bit delayed due to the squad. I mean, the squad is not that much big in strength. I mean, we are lacking backup players. There were no more enough backup players, so I think that one also it counts a lot for us to be in 7th position.
Yeah, you're right.
Jazzy, it's really, it's hard to make predictions at the moment until we finish this transfer window and know what squad we've got. Yeah. Now we need to see what players come in. I think then you've got a more realistic view of where we could finish. At the moment, it's very hard to say anything until that transfer window's over.
But I wouldn't mind betting the starting 11 for the opening game is going to be the starting 11 we're used to. I wouldn't mind betting that. Because, well, you know what he's like, even if he goes out and buys bloody Lionel Messi, he'll bench him until he thinks he's ready.
Yeah.
Could be, mate. Could be. But the backup would be important too, to have a strong bench, you know?
Oh, not many. Yes, it would. Yes, it would, man. But you're right.
Hello,
we're not going to know who make those signings. We're not going to have a podcast.
Yeah,
you know, just on that, do you prefer to be called Jazzy or Enza? Which one is your first name?
My first name is Enza. My last name is Jazzy. So I prefer both.
You know, some places it's the other way around. I weren't sure with yours. Enza. So it's best to call you Enza, is it?
Best call is Jazzy.
Jazzy, you happy with Jazzy?
Yeah,
of course he is.
Jazzy.
Of course he's happy with it. He would have spoken up before now.
No, but he might prefer to be called Enza. I'm not sure. So I was just clarifying. We'll call him Jazzy.
Is that the same like you'd be what would you be preferred to call Kieran? Is it Kieran or is it Prick or is it like a Wizard of Oz? What is it,
Harry the Bastard. That's me.
There you go. There you go.
Oh dear.
I hope both of you guys you come in Gambia one day to see the Gambia Hammers.
Yes, we will. Hopefully one day we'll all turn up. And I'd like to say good morning to Richard. Richard Cox is in the house.
Richard.
Again, Richard. Very, very welcome indeed, sir. Very welcome.
How's he doing?
Oh, I would imagine he's doing all right. He why are you up at 1 o'clock in the morning though, Richard? That's what I want to know.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning because I've been chatting to Peach today and he kind of persuaded me to do a late one. But, hey, you know, we need to know where you're at, Richard. I mean, just good morning. Good evening there.
Yeah, it's morning, really. Yeah, what's he there? What is he doing up, Slippery? What's he up to?
It's for a dehydration drink. Too much.
Right, he's been on it then. It's been happening on it.
Did you see that post today, Budgie, about Jake? Just people sending him in different content at live matches and that, like because he's doing a season review.
Yeah, I've sent a couple of pictures and videos across to them. You know. You know, when I've been at the stadium and they have been unable to reach the stadium or, you know, come to the game, I've sent a couple of pictures. Mind you, I must admit, by the time I get into the stadium, I'm 9 parts to the wind. So it's very difficult for me to remember to get the camera out.
Yeah. I know. The one video I like, the one video that I like is when Frankel was with like you, Duke, Becca, Happy, all of them. Like and of course Lucas. Like, oh, that you should send that to him. That is other class, man.
Yeah, it's a great video. That is. I
Love
do
that
it.
one.
That is a good video. It was a fantastic weekend, actually, if I'm honest with you. Meeting up with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and also, you know, like it's not just. It wasn't just meeting up with like-minded people. For me, it felt like I'd been in the presence of lifelong friends. That's how it felt.
Family. Yeah. More than family. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, and it felt like I'd been in the presence of lifelong friends. And it was a beautiful experience for me, I've got to be honest. It really was. And I'm sure, you know, I'm sure it'll be exactly the same when us guys all get into the same zip code.
Yeah, if you can get enough weirdos together all in one spot, they all feel comfortable, don't they?
And Budgie, Franco, he's a nutter, isn't he? He is an absolute nutcase, that boy.
But ain't we all, you know? I mean,
no, I know. That's what I'm agreeing with what you're saying.
It's like when I met up with Anton.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to get a couple of selfies with Anton. I ended up having to take about 12 because, like, he just couldn't keep a straight face.
No, I love him. He's so
give us a smile, Anton, and it was just madness all the way through. So that was great, though. It was good fun.
You know who's the Scarlet Pimpernel of the bunch, though, because they live there, but they don't really go to too many matches because they have another responsibility. Is Charlie Wolfstark. Like, when I come to watch West Ham, I want Charlito there. I want him to put his like watch along on pause and like just like go to a match with him and like all of you guys. Like that would be nuts because I don't think he gets to a lot of games because of the responsibility of him doing his watch along like week in and week out.
I've just realised.
What's that?
It's all right. On the underwear, it's on display in the back of the picture. Drying the underwear on the rack, you know what I mean?
What is he on about?
Everywhere we go, there's something massive. Everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go. I have the neighbours playing.
Everywhere we go.
Imagine if we could hook it up so like Kieran and his son get to come down, like everybody from these ends, like KBK to Charlie Boy to Watkins to Wally, we all get to go, and then like you guys and then Jazzy gets to come down with his mob. Like that would be absolute. We should try to set that up so we can do it next season for like 1 or 2 matches. That would be nuts.
Yeah. It'd be logistically a nightmare.
Absolutely. We need a multi-millionaire, right, to pick a game in 6 months and all send us a ticket. That's what we need. And a full ticket. If he gives it to us and there's the date, it's all done, we'll turn up. That's the only way it's happening.
I know. Well, if one of us win the lottery, then you never know.
I bet it'll just all become drug dealers. We make loads of money.
If we don't end up in the Nick, we'll be over there for a West Ham match. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Come on,
when does the fixture list come out? Like in about 7-8 days, doesn't it? I think it's June 10th.
Is that the UNICEF game?
No, the fixtures for next season. I think it comes out like June 10th.
I wonder when it comes up. Is it? That's the end. That's the start of the transfer window, June 10th. I don't know about the fixture.
I might be getting my dates mixed up then, but I thought it might be July 10th then. But I just want to see. Yeah,
it'd be more nearer July. I would have thought. Pete.
Yeah, I agree with you because it's closer to the August like startup, isn't it?
Yeah. They'd be interesting. Again, I always look forward to seeing that list, to see that first game of the season, to see what it is. It's an interesting one. You know,
I think
you'd
it's
like to
gonna be
play one of the
Brentford
teams.
for some reason.
I'd love to play Forest or Fulham, you know?
Yeah,
Just to see
I think it's gonna be like Brentford or Newcastle for some reason. I don't know why.
Careful what you wish for, Kieran.
I know that. It's not the best, but it would be
Arsenal
exciting.
probably rubbed their hands when they got Brentford for the first game.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
And got embarrassed. So let's be careful of what we wish for, son. Let's have a City on the opening day, for God's sake.
Actually, you know, as it goes, probably the last one you want because they're up for it.
You know, let the likes of City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and United smash the arse out.
Hey, let's take them on all at the beginning. Like, let's have Man City starting match, first match of the season. Man City at the London Stadium. Let's have it. Why not?
Do you know what? Chances are we won't get a home game for the first game anyway.
Oh, we never do. We never ever do.
And we probably won't have a home game on Boxing Day either.
What's that, Bud?
We probably won't have a home game on Boxing Day either.
No, the first one was like last year.
Yeah, but that's a lot to do with that shopping centre, Budge, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A lot to do with what, sorry?
You know, the shopping centre. That's a lot to do with that, I've heard. They don't want to do because of their shopping. I think there's a deal in place, you know.
An hour and a half of their day.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
They don't want football fans around when they're doing their biggest shopping days of the year. So,
just fucking shit. Mate. Good evening again, Helen, and Budgie, Peach, and Kieran from Frankie. Frankie's in there. How are you, sir? I hope you're well. I hope everybody else is well in the hood. Let's well, that's it. That's all the comment. It's me. I'm keeping up the comments. I can't believe it.
Good point. You know how many times, like, when you just keep talking and then the comments just build up and it takes you like an hour just to get through the comments?
I know,
yeah, that's because you don't look at them for an hour, you muppet.
What? I do not know what you're talking about.
No. You're too busy wandering around the street.
I know. I'll just get so hyped talking about something and then continue talking about it for like 5 million hours. And then look at the comments and it's like, oh shit.
Peach, there was one stream that you did, right? I watched it back because I couldn't watch it live.
Yeah.
And you started chatting. We're talking about that. And then you were chatting a bit more, and then you had somebody come in. Who was it? I think it was Reese came in.
Okay.
Chatting. And then after about 35, 40, you sort of went, well, you know, I'm not going to be hanging about for too long. I'm going to, you know, make this a short show and this and that. Anyway, let's see who's in the comments. And then you started saying hello to people from like 40 minutes early.
I know.
And then you were saying hello to them and goodbye to them all in the same breath. It was hilarious.
But I mean, PG has been very busy looking everywhere.
He looks everywhere, but it's fun, you know?
Yeah.
The thing is with Pete, he had to have a long-range microphone on his phone.
Yeah.
He walks away for hours. Oh, mate. Well, listen, we've been going for like nearly 45 minutes. Yeah. I'm not going to go too much longer because I've got things to do and I need to go to sleep. So it's 1:30 in the morning for me.
Well, I just wanted to say it was brilliant talking to you guys, and it was brilliant talking to Kieran and Jazza. It was a pleasure, and yeah, thank you for having me on, bud. Much appreciated.
Oh, mate, it's been a pleasure. I like doing the occasional impromptu live stream, you know.
Yeah.
And just not have a plan, just chat about whatever anyone else wants to chat about. That's what it's about, you know. It's about, like I've always said, you know, Green Street League, by the fans, for the fans.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's all about the fans' opinions, ideas, and ideals. But anyway, don't forget, July the 2nd, Saturday, July the 2nd,
Yeah.
10 a.m. on the description for the last video I did earlier this evening.
Yeah.
There's a link to the game, which is the last game at the bowling that we're going to cover. I did actually put on there that it's a either a 6 or an 8 p.m. start. No, it's 6 p.m. start. Ignore that. It's a 10 a.m. start. The 6 p.m. start was a mistake. It was a mistake because I realised that I've asked Kieran to do it, and that would be about 3 o'clock in the morning for him.
Yeah.
So we've changed that. So it's now 10 a.m. for the UK, which will be approximately 7 p.m. your time, won't it, Kieran?
Absolutely. Hang on.
There you go. So we've lost Jazzy for a second there. Look, these pictures
going
around.
So it's 10 a.m. 10. What match are you guys doing?
So we're going to be doing the review on the last ever home game at Bowling Ground. So the 3-2 West Ham Man United game.
Yeah.
It's literally just the game we're going to talk about. We may make reference to the celebrations and stuff afterwards. That's not the focus of the show.
Or the button incident.
We're going to try and get it to within an hour to an hour and a half so that people don't get too bored with it. And it's going to be on the 2nd of July. So
there's a video clip you can get where you got the United team in the coach, and Jay Lings is kind of like having a hissy fit because everybody, like all the West Ham supporters, were throwing bottles and whatever at the bus, and it might be just a nice little thing to put in there, man. And it's available.
I'm not sure that I can use any video footage, but I will be able to use still images.
Okay.
So I'm going to prepare a few still images to.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
What I don't want to do is I don't want to do a show that means something to other people as well as myself.
Yeah.
And then to have it taken down or messed around with because of any legal issues.
No, you don't. Yeah, you don't need that anyway. If everyone's seen it, but you know, what I mean, we can just comment on what we've seen again. So that's all.
Well, like I said, you know, about 2 weeks before, well, about a week or so before the actual live show, I will post a short video with a link to the video that we're going to watch. You know, it'll just remind everybody what game we're going to be reviewing. And so far, there's myself, yourself, Kieran, Gatesy, and there's going to be AN other. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I've invited Craig Forrest.
Oh, that would be brilliant. And you know what, Gatesy on those type of shows, he's brilliant. And as well as yourself and Kieran.
The thing is, this is something completely different to what he's done before.
Yeah.
Isn't he another Canadian wanker?
Oh yeah, yeah, he's in with the best of them. Canadian wanker.
Brilliant.
Hey, Kieran,
I'm sure he would agree with that as well.
I don't want to like.
But I've invited him in. So if he's going to come, there's a possibility there will be 5 because I've got Gatesy on. I've invited Duke as well because I thought what I would try and do is and then when I do another one, I'm going to invite yourself, Peach, and Frankel, you know, or yourself and Reese, you know.
Yeah, beautiful.
So we'll have a random one. We'll have a forged one. Yeah. So I'm hoping I'm going to get a couple of Hammers Chat guys on.
Oh,
You know,
Aders and Charlie would be perfect for that, man. Like even
exactly
Gonzo,
that.
if you
You
could get
know,
a hold of
and
him to come
then
on, that would be
and then
magic.
maybe Lucas and Lee from American Hammers, get them on to do one. You
Katie
know,
K, she's always
Katie
raring to
Page,
go.
yeah, she's been busy of late.
Oh,
Haven't heard much from her recently, but I will invite her. Obviously, you know, I mean, all of the guys and girls that have done shows with me in the past will all get an invite. You know.
yeah. Kieran, I just want to ask Kieran one question, and you too. The same question goes to the both of you. Where were you on that final game at the Bowl Inn? Were you there, or were you watching it at a pub, or were you watching it at home, or where were you?
I can tell you exactly where I was because I
Me
was
too.
fuming.
Yeah.
Right, I actually got an invite to my niece's wedding 3 months before, right, and I went, well, should I make the trip home, you know? And so I decided she was going to send me a ticket and everything to fly over. I said, no, don't worry, I'm going to come. I'm going to bring young Kieran.
Yep.
And I thought, great, this is a chance to get back home and watch West Ham. And maybe I had a mate of mine that probably could have got me a ticket for that game. I asked him, and he went, yeah, no worries. I'll get you a ticket for that last game of the season. And then she sent me the date of the fucking wedding, and it was that day. And I went, you fucking idiot. What are you doing, you typical woman? What are you doing? It's the last game up to Pot, and you're having your wedding on the same day, which was in Bath. We had a wedding in Bath at some beautiful spa resort. It was gorgeous, but my God, of all the days. So I was in England, and I was in Bath at my niece's wedding. So there you go.
What about you, Budge? Where were you at, man?
I was in the New Moon, about 100 yards away. The pub, about 100 yards away from where I live.
Oh, wow. Bro.
Not even 100 yards away. I was in the pub. I was drunk before the game, during the game, after the game.
Love it.
I don't really remember watching it on that day. I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All I do remember is waking up on my lounge floor with two other blokes asleep on my floor as well.
Yeah.
And I have no idea who they were at that time. Just a couple of random guys that were in the pub. I probably invited them back here for a beer.
Yeah.
Did you meet him in the toilet?
Again.
It's off. I only meet high class people in toilets, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, Frankel meets people on Carousel, so you got nothing to worry about, my friend. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
You only went back to Vegas.
At least I'm not offering my victims sweets, am I?
Hey, Bud, he only went back to Las Vegas like last weekend, man. Like, he cannot stop going there. Like, he's there like every other month. Like, good on him, man. It must be
got
like
friends
living
in
the dream.
Vegas as well, though.
Pardon me?
I believe he's got some friends in Vegas as well.
Yeah, I think he does. I think my mother.
Epic's in the house. Good evening, Epic. Sorry, I didn't. Budgie, you need to get Moyes on the show. I would love to get David Moyes on the show. More importantly, I'd like to get Slaven Village on the show when I do the last game at the Bowl Inn.
That would be amazing.
At the time, wouldn't he? So wouldn't that be nice? So, if there's anybody out there, Lucas, for example, good evening, Lucas. Hope you're well, sir. If there's any links to Mr. Village, let him know what we're doing and get him on.
What are you doing?
He's saying laugh out loud. Yeah.
Yeah, bring him on, mate. I think the chances of getting slammed are slim, but you never know. But I will say this about Vegas. I went to Vegas, 10 days out in Vegas. It's a great place to go to visit. Once in your life, mate, get to Vegas and visit it. It's a great place.
Yeah, like I was going to say, I was talking to my mom, and I'm like, Franco's such like he's a nutter, but like I was like, he's such a chill guy. I don't know why he like has this fascination about going to Vegas. And my mom's like,
It's a fun place.
That's where
You'd
his
enjoy
alter ego is. He turns into like Fraggle Franco when he goes to Las Vegas. And I said, yeah, now I see it. Like, yeah, and it is a beautiful. I'd love to go there. You went there for 10 days?
Yeah, I went there.
That's a
But I
long
was
time
actually
in
went
Vegas,
there.
man.
Do you know why I went there? And
Yep.
my mate from back in the UK there, he's got a few quid. He sent me a ticket. He sent me
love it.
a flight to Vegas because he wanted us all our mates to be together there. And there was about 5 of us. And but we flew out for the Tyson Lewis fight, which was but a week before it was cancelled because they wouldn't give Tyson his license to fight.
Yeah.
For whatever he did. So the fucking fight was cancelled, but we went anyway. There you go.
That was all the Robin Givens shit, wasn't it? Like when he did
something to do with that.
Sorry. What's that?
I think it was something to do with that, mate. And something like that. And they wouldn't give Tyson a license to fight, and the fight got cancelled. So, but we went anyway and had a great time. It was a great.
There you go. Look, we're in. Lucas says he can use his Balkan connections.
Yeah.
To get in touch with Mr.
Love it.
He can get. Lucas can get you an AK-47. I'm not sure about fucking Slaven Village.
Yeah. Yo, Lucas might even be able to get.
Saying good night to everybody.
Budgie. Lucas might even be able to get.
Dying. That's why he had to disappear.
I know, but Lucas might be able to get you West Ham clips on the show, dog. Real, that's what I heard through the grapevine. So you never know.
Hey, rumor has it I've already had West Ham clips on my show.
Oh, yes, please. I love it.
Well, it's your rumor. Yeah, I mean, you're the one that insisted it's Charlie Walsh.
No,
he's rumored 8 people. He reckons 8 people are fucking clips.
Yeah, it's Becca, it's Charlie, it's Athers, and it's Lucas.
None of them.
It has to be. It has to be.
Becca told me who it was, and it's none of them.
You're a lie. A lie. Now listen, I don't want to know who he is or she is. I don't want to know. But do they live in England? Do they live in England or no?
No, yeah, of course they do.
Okay. Oh,
they live in North London. They live in North London and they travel to Yorkshire a lot.
So that's Charlie. That's West Ham Cryptid Charlie. There you go. You ruined my dreams. You ruined my dreams.
I think CW could not deny it any more than he has. So
I know, and he was on one of my streams the other night, and he had like a thumbnail saying "I am not West Ham Clips," and I remember being told before by this gal that I was dating, and she was like, you know what? Don't listen to what people say. Listen to what they don't say. And he had this thumbnail saying "I am not West Ham Clips," and I was like,
Oh, that's it then.
I don't think so.
Reverse psychology. Brilliant.
And it's funny, Budgie, like when Athers was on Random one night, he was going on about how he knew what computer software and programs that West Ham Clips was using and this and that. And I'm like, well, it has to be either Becca or Charlie then. Like, people have said Franco, but there's no way it would be Franco. He's too busy. Like, there's no way. And yeah, Charlie, Becca, Athers, I think they're all still working together though. I think they're all still working. I think Rebecca's trying to, like, I don't know, get you off the smell that her or her fiance have anything to do with it. I think they're all one. I really do.
Yeah. Well, I honestly don't care who West Ham Clips is. I just think the stuff they put out is quality.
Top dollar.
Quality. Have
Great
you seen the one where he says the title of it is Aaron Creswell says something or other, I think it is,
Yeah,
407 times in one interview. It's brilliant. It's just really hilarious.
Well, look, Budge,
Yeah.
I keep telling you, and I'm not sure if you've gone back and watched it, but his best thing he's ever done for me was the goggle box thing. Charlie Walsh is in it, Appers is in it.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it yet?
I haven't. No, I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm definitely going to watch it.
Oh, you say that. You told me that about 10 times, right? I'm telling you again.
And then he won't.
Watch the goggle box one he does, right? It's the Tottenham West Ham game, yeah, with Lanzini.
Yeah.
Right? It's that game, and it's reactions from all the other fan bases, right? His name is in there. Expressions is in there.
Oh, is that one with the black guy where he goes off and throws his chair backwards and all that?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's really brilliantly done. Really does it well. And, I watch it now and again. Cheer me up.
Oh no, I know. And then he has the two Tottenham boys that were like so confident going into the second half, and then they just got demolished. It was absolutely magic.
He done it well, mate, and it's really worth a look. If you've never seen it, you'll love it. I mean, absolutely love it.
And then expressions when Lanzini's goal went in, he just fell to the floor.
It was great. Affa's running around naked. Affa's took his shirt off, running around naked. CW with his usual calm self. Just taking it in his stride. Really good. Really good.
Oh, I'll have a look at that tonight.
I was mad.
Okay, so it's goggle box one, yeah?
Yes, the goggle box. Look for that. You'll find it. It's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube, mate. And it's really worth a look. It's really, really good.
I will do. I will indeed.
I might even watch it again. There you go. I might give it another look.
Look at that. It's lovely having friends in high places, isn't it? Look, my secretary is going to message it over to me. So that
message what?
He's going to text me the video.
No, great stuff. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Brilliant. Hey, Lucas, I tell you. Lucas would have seen it, mate. I don't think anyone who's seen it didn't love it. Unless you're a Tottenham fan. Unless you're a Tottenham fan. Tottenham fan would be too.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of it, but not necessarily the whole thing. So, yeah.
Oh, no,
right.
Yeah.
I shall watch that.
I'll tell you what, one of the best guys in it is an Arsenal fan in it.
Yeah.
And he's the one that falls off his chair, right, when we hit the... He was funny as fuck. Really funny guy, him. He would laugh when he sits off about Tottenham giving it up in the last minute.
Yeah. Lucas, the link's in the chat. I'm going to give it another 15, 20 minutes. So if you want to come on.
Have you got 2 days off there, Budgie? You got 2 bank holidays?
Yeah.
Thursday and Friday. Thursday to Tuesday, isn't it, basically?
Really?
You've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Jubilee.
Yeah. Bollocks. It's just an excuse to make money and stop people from earning money. They're just wankers.
Depends where. I think a lot of people will be grateful for the time off. Look at it that way as well.
Fuck them.
You don't have to be a royalist, right, to enjoy it.
No, true. I suppose not. Well, actually, I've got to be honest. I did go to the pub and have a little drinky poos on Her Majesty's honour.
Yeah.
Well, 70 years. That's big things, man. Like, it's the first time ever. Like, big things. It's
also the year that Elizabeth went, got put on the throne, the year that she was coronated, was also the same year that my mum and dad got married.
Oh, wow.
1952.
Yeah.
And my sister, my mum and dad got married in the January. My sister was born in the November. So
interesting. That's like me. Like I always remember when my mom and dad got married. Like, I wasn't alive, but I'll always remember because it was 66, and that's when England brought it home with the 3 West Ham players that were in their squad, wasn't it?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
11 months, mate.
Just. You know what I was looking for there, Budge?
Of course I did. 2 months out there, son. I think my dad might have been a bit shy. They might have got a TV or something. I don't know. When they first got married. But we're just talking a lot of fucking nonsense now, really.
You know we need to know, because the man always goes on about, I'm not listening to anything till they hold up the shirt. Who are West Ham getting in, Kieran? Give us some knowledge. Who are they getting in?
I don't know. I don't listen to it. I don't do it. The only guy I've been saying for the last 2 years, right, about 2 years, the only link that I've seen that I like the sound of, and I've been saying this I've been wanting this boy for over 2 years, and
What's
that's
his name?
Zinchenko.
I'm in the same camp as you.
That's the boy I want. If we get him, I'll be fucking delighted. He's a left winger or a left back. You can put him in the left midfield. I think
he would come to us?
Suit us so well.
Do you think he will come to us?
I doubt it, Budge.
I doubt it too. We got European football to offer, but not Champions League. We're going in the right direction. If we can hold on to the likes of Rice, Bowen, all them, I think we got a good chance of getting. I think we got a good chance of getting him in. Kieran, do you think Ben Rama is going to be sold in the summer, or do you think we're going to hold on to the boy?
No, probably not. He probably won't be sold, but unless they had an immediate replacement and could sell it and get him for the same money as Ben Rama, then that's a possibility. But I don't think they will.
Good evening, Lucas.
It's Jesus.
Lucas is in the building.
You were talking about West Ham clips, and I was going to put in the chat. It's like anonymous. It's like the anonymous group. It's a ginormous collective, and we only do videos for good, not evil.
That's what I'm saying. Let's see.
Hey, he said we.
I know what he said, Dark. I listened to all these words very carefully.
That man there said we.
I know. It's a massive consortium, Doug. I know.
We're like a certain Icelandic consortium.
And he's saying we and we're, like he's a part of it, Doug. So now I know it's Lucas, it's Becca, it's Athers, and it's Charlie. That's it. It's the 4 horsemen. Like, I know Becca's not a horseman, but I'm considering
if you listen to Kieran wisely, this certain somebody could be from Northern London, you know?
Yeah, that's Charlito. That's Charlito, Doc.
I mean, there's lots of people that live in North London.
No, but
there's a lot of people that travel to Yorkshire.
Who puts down West Ham like things like how Charlito does, and he's from North London. So there's only one person in North London, and that's Charlie Walsh. Done. Yes, Andy. What's up, my man?
Check that out, Kieran. Kieran.
Yes, but according to you, the slanderous comments you put in that chat thing about me is outrageous. I'm going to... who's that bird that was Johnny Depp's lawyer? Vasquez. I'm going to go and get her. See how we can go. You better get it into your pocket, Specs, because it might cost you 15 million. All this nonsense. Tell you that now. Or I'll just go down and then...
it just shows women can get you in so much trouble, yet get you out of it just as fast.
I know. That's real talk. Real talk.
Oh, she's so itchy.
Unless it's Becca, she's just going to talk shit the whole entire time.
Or Happy and Becca are like 2 peas in a pod. Straight up.
What's she up to? What's she up to do a hip and a shoulder? What's she been fucking doing?
Who knows?
Gymnastics.
Yeah. Gymnastics with Athens.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe Tom's the man you should be asking, not us three.
Yeah, but Lucas has been up there. He might have witnessed something. I don't know what's going on.
Poor old Tom, he gets out of breath going to get a bloody bottle of fairy liquid from the local shop, doesn't he?
How are you guys doing? What are we talking about?
Lucas, I got a question to ask you, Doc. Hold
Open
on.
the
I got a question to
conversation,
ask
Lucas.
Lucas. 1 second. Lucas, has West Ham Clips ever been on West Ham Unofficial?
I wouldn't know.
Bollocks.
All right, then.
Bollocks.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just
Never-
disregard whatever he says then.
Just make like the Sex Pistols. Never mind the bollocks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My favourite album. My favourite
Oh,
album. There you go.
Kieran, I fucking love the Sex Pistols. I just watched their like little mini series on Hulu. I binged it in one night, and it was pretty good. But like, I mean, you know how it is with like documentaries and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
some of it can be like kind of over the top. But I fucking love the Sex Pistols. They are fucking brilliant.
Lucas, was that Filth and the Fury or the Filth and the Fury or whatever?
No, it was just called Pistols.
Okay, fine.
Mate, I'll tell you what, it's the best one album band ever.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
Yeah, it really is. It changed the world. It changed my world. I'll tell you that, Lucas. In 1977, when that came out, it changed the world, mate. It changed London. Everything changed over that
I'll tell
album.
you what,
And
I
then
was
everything
more
else.
shocked to learn that it wasn't that well perceived. It was
No.
more it was more like it was definitely like a minority type deal where it's like
Yeah. Until what helped it, Lucas, is everyone started banning it, right? W.H. Smiths that used to sell music at the time, they banned it from their shelves, and everyone started banning it, and it just took off.
Including the BBC.
yeah. Well, it was because God, what was his name again? The guitarist.
Oh, he used to be on Russell Brand show. The boy you're
Because he
talking
said
about.
fuck on the BBC.
Yeah.
That was with what's his name on the Today Show. I actually watched that show live, Lucas. That was a live show, and I watched it live. And I was watching it with my dad, and we both nearly fell off the fucking chair when it was swearing on the telly. It was a no-no, a massive no-no. But that guy, I forget his name, is out of my head at the moment. He encouraged them to do that, right? He encouraged it, and they just fucking went right then. Fuck it.
And I'll tell you
dirty
something real
bastard.
quick. Budgie, the comment you just put up that Becca said, that was a fucking nightmare. So I'll give you a quick story time. So I was in Leeds. I was at their gaff, right? And I mean, I don't mind them being super cautious because obviously they're pregnant, they're having a kid on the way. COVID, not ideal. So, and there was good reason because like while I was in London, my sinuses were so fucked, and I was just like coughing all the time. It was just like an itch in the back of my throat, and they COVID tested me twice, right? And I've never taken a COVID test in my life before this. And so Becca pulls out a swab, right? And
Sticks it up,
no, so it's like it's either going in the back of my tonsil or my nose. And I was like, as a man, there's only two decisions you make right there. I'm not taking anything in the back of the tonsils.
Yeah, not what I heard.
So we'll take it up the nose, I guess. Nothing
You're
suspect
supposed to
about
do
it.
both.
So
You're supposed to do it in the back of the throat first, and then up the nose.
my sinuses are very sensitive. So, first off, this is a ginormous. I'm not gonna say fuck you to her, but she fucked me up. She stuck that swab so far up my nose, I started to cry. And no. She's one of those women that just like to abuse men for her own gain and her own entertainment. She likes to see men emotionally at their worst, and she abused
She's
me.
another Amber Heard, Lucas. That's all she is. Horrible cow. A horrible cow, mate. She had to go to Yorkshire because everyone in North London had enough.
She shoved that at least 3 inches more than it needed to be up my nose, and I started crying.
Yeah.
Yes. I
When
started crying, and then Tom had to do the next one. And Tom was a bit better because he didn't fucking make me cry like she did.
There you go. Nasty.
She just makes her friends cry. Great laugh.
Was she laughing? Was she laughing at you? Lucas?
No, she was more like, she's like, oh my God,
Enjoy
stand still. Because I would keep like backing off. She shoved it like 6 inches up my nose. It doesn't need to go that far.
I know. When I was in the hospital, they gave me a COVID test, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna put it up your nose, and it's gonna tickle your brain." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, no, thank you. Like, yo, they shoved that thing up like it touches your brain, though.
If she was a doctor and I was in a hospital,
yeah,
she would have gotten the fucking runaround. like an 80-year-old. Like an 80-year-old man, just like not having it with a nurse, just like shit talking the whole entire time.
Lucas, how did she reach your nose? Was she standing on a stool or something?
I was sitting there. No, wait, no. I can't remember if I was standing
on the dining table.
I can't remember. The important thing out of the story is she made me cry. So fuck
that's not right.
Yeah, you wouldn't be the only one, mate. You wouldn't be the only one, I tell you.
Message for you there, Ernie.
Yes, another Amber Heard trick.
Not only does she break hearts, she breaks hearts and activates sinuses. Some woman, huh? Some fucking woman. You're outrageous. You made me cry.
Yeah. It's the only time he cried. Apart from the West Ham results she kept going to him seeing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, she definitely does get off to making grown men fucking cry.
Oh, no doubt about it, mate. No doubt about it. Never Amber Heard us.
But and then the most important part, I passed it twice. Flying colors, easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. COVID has yet to get me. I am stronger than this virus.
Oh, but you ain't stronger than Becca. I don't think any of us are, dog. Straight up.
I'm not joking. She legit shoved that at least 6 inches up my fucking nose.
I believe you. I 100% believe you, dog. Like, I'm not.
It's just like, it's not that bad. It's not that far. You made me cry.
Oh my goodness.
I would have rather had Aaron Cresswell do that to me, and he just goes, every time I start crying. I at least would have been laughing.
417 times in one interview, isn't it?
It's okay. I still love her, even though she fucking made me cry. I'll never forget that.
No, it's just a shame it tainted your visit. Because the kookaburra.
100%.
Who's got chickens on the loose, for fuck's sake?
That's the kookaburra. Start the fire up.
Oh, you had chickens in the garden. Fucking hell.
Oh, gosh. Peach is outside the penitentiary.
Running around his backyard.
Peach, I can't. Oh no, it's a church. I see the cross. It looks like a penitentiary behind you, but I saw the cross on the window.
I hope not, dog. I hope not.
I don't know what kind of church it is, but I know you're at a church.
You know what? Okay, let me show you about this church. It's how do you say it, Karen? You'll know. Presbyterian. Is that how you say it?
Presbyterian.
Okay, so it's an African Presbyterian church that has been here since. Hold on, I'll check it out. Because they got a thing on the front. Hold on.
I need a fact check, Peach.
Oh no, you're getting the back check, Lucas. Straight up. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to make your life
or make me cry.
The African Methodist Episcopal.
To be fair, I've never experienced any inches or centimeters going in me. So yeah, starting to cry.
I know.
Hold up. Before you start crying again, The African Methodist Episcopal Church, Turner Chapel, January 1st, 1892.
Ooh.
3 years before West Ham got, like, I don't know,
Birthed.
created. Yeah, to the glory of God. African Americans had arrived in
Glory of
the
God.
Oakville,
Yes, sir.
Bronte area as early as the 1830s. With the passing of the Fugitive Slave Law, USA, of 1850, a significant increase was noted in the number of former slaves leaving the northern states and following the North Star into Canada West, or Ontario. Among the arrival fugitives was James Wesley Hill, who later would be responsible as an agent of the Underground Railroad for assisting many former slaves into Canada and giving them temporary employment on his farm to help them get established. About 1860, Samuel Adams, which is a beer, but I guess it was named after him, and his brother-in-law, Reverend William Butler, ordained
Hello, Butler.
there you go. Ordained in the AME Church, set about organizing an estimated 300 or 400 fugitives in the vicinity. After many setbacks, suitable land was acquired on the present site for a church. The cornerstone for the building was placed in 1891. On January 1st, 1892, the doors of Turner Chapel AME Church were flung open for service under the leadership of Reverend William Roberts. A salute was tendered to Bishop Henry McNeil, Turner the First, black chaplain in Armed Forces of the USA, and a dedicated community worker when his name was applied to this sanctuary, Oakville Historical Society. History for today. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
No, Pete, did you say that's Presbyterian or Methodist?
Presbyterian.
No, I was wrong. It's not Presbyterian. It's the African Methodist Episcopal.
So it's a Methodist church.
Yeah, Presbyterians are fucking, they were the real lunatics. Fucking mental.
Those are called Mormons.
Yeah, well, 7-day cyclists, we call them here.
I don't know who's crazier. I don't know who's crazier, Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses.
I'd say Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, I'd say that.
Not only are they cuckoo, they're actually insane.
Yeah, I agree.
We've got a big 7-day cyclist. Well, they call them 7-day Adventists now, don't they? Here, Jehovah's, and it's all you lot, Lucas, Americans coming over, and then they ride around here on bicycles, knocking on your door, trying to convert you. That's what they do.
Some real cult shit.
It is, man.
But it's all you lot, Lucas.
I get it. America fucking sucks. I get it.
No, they don't.
Not at all.
They're from North America
they're
too.
Very nice chaps. They're very lovely chaps, and they're very polite and nice. And you just say no, thank you, and they say, "Well, have a good day. God bless you."
And then as soon as they turn around in their head, I hope he burns in hell.
Well, and I will. So they're right.
I'll be right there with you, smoking a fag.
I'm not far behind still.
Hell doesn't seem too bad when you know a few people going there with you.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, and loads. There's a lot more going there than they are the other way. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'll just say,
I want to know why your sinuses were so bad, Lucas. Well, you weren't partaking in some powder in fucking Romford, was you?
No, his name is Lucas, not Charlie, dog. Straight up. His name is Lucas,
either way, hell or heaven, West Ham are still going to somehow bottle it.
So, Budgie, is your brother excited about whatchamacallit? What's his name? The boy that they just got, Pulich? Is that his name?
I don't know.
The Croatian. Lucas, no, because he is Croatian.
Pulich.
No, Perisic.
Oh, Perisic.
There you go. Yeah, because they have Pulich already. Chelsea,
Ivan Perisic.
Yeah.
I am distraught over that. I am hurt. I'm very hurt because he's really good and I love him. But honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world because at the end of the day, he is 33 years old. He's never played.
Yeah, I
in
was
the
going to
Premier
say
League
that,
before.
Luke. He's
He's
been around forever, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, literally, that's like the only positives about is that he's never played in the Premier League before, and he's 33. Is he really going to make that much of an impact straight away? It's going to be tough.
Well, I'm amazed that a Conte
the same question I had about
because he had him because he
Thiago
had him at
Silva,
Inter.
All right,
he had him at Inter. So
gotcha.
Who's that? Who's
that's the same question I had about Thiago Silva, though. Lucas,
He's wicked. He's
going to make a difference to Chelsea. Well, yes, he bloody did. He made a massive difference to Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Thiago Silva was probably arguably one of the best center halves in the league when.
I think you can get away with it more though at centre half, can't you? With your age, than you can as a forward or a midfielder. You can get away with it.
Perisic is going to is going to be playing right wing back.
Really?
Correct. Yeah, because I mean, Conte does run that same like thing as Chelsea, the like little 3-4-2-1.
Well, that's interesting. That surprised me, that signing for his age. Really did.
I mean, and it was a free, so how much are they really risking? You know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Is that what it was? Okay. True.
But yeah,
Might be like a stronger bench.
It does hurt because us Balkans are so united. So that's why I fucking love Slaven Bilic's time. That was some of my favorite times.
Same thing. Yeah. You're not allowed to mention Jehovah or you get stoned. That's from the film Life of Brian. If from the film Life of Brian.
Don't get me wrong, like Slaven Bilic was no tactician or anything, but like he was such a good players manager, and like the celebration and the spirit around the club with him, Noble, and Payet, it was just so electric. I loved it.
And they always ran to him. Like after they scored a goal, they weren't mucking about like running to their teammates. They were running to him to like praise the goal that they just scored.
And you know, the one thing I loved about Slaven Bilic, because you know, there's a lot of people that will like they call people passion merchants. They are like, why are you celebrating so much? Slaven Bilic to me, and it's not because he was West Ham. To me, he was like one of the very few managers that could like outrageously celebrate, and he didn't look like a fucking knob.
You're right. He didn't look like
whenever Jurgen Klopp celebrates, he looks like the biggest douchebag on this planet.
Do you know? I think the coolest looking, or the person that when they react to something like a goal or whatever, I think the coolest manager that I've seen on the sidelines, like in the way of not looking out of place when you're celebrating the goal and stuff, I think is Gianfranco Zola.
I hear that.
It was like he kicked that ball himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that was only because we never scored a goal.
And you know what?
We've done all right under him, really.
Alan Pardew, he was a celebrity. Like he celebrated, like as well to the point where, like, remember that one time we scored against Arsenal or something, and Wenger came up to him and he pushed him. And no, Alan Pardew, I thought he celebrated the goal pretty well too.
He left his managerial job in Russia the other day.
Who, Pardew did?
Yeah, only after 43 days because apparently their supporters were throwing fucking banana peels on the pitch.
Shit, me, dog. That's just out of order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Russia's
all right in a lot of things.
Oh my god!
The Eastern Bloc countries are that way inclined, though, aren't they?
Anyway,
yeah. Those are the people you give up on. They will never change.
Yeah.
Well, the minority at least.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm getting ready. Well, I am ready to go to my bed now. So,
all right.
I'm going to thank you all for coming in and showing your faces and having a chat with us all. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm not sure there's a certain person here that ain't showing any face. What's all that about? You know.
This isn't enough for you.
He's probably still fucking swollen.
We got.
He's got still got a swollen nose. He's got to put on camera. All down the back up.
I like that though. That image is dope though. That image, I like that, man. I like that a lot.
I had to get this kid on too. This is probably my favorite kid of all time.
Is that Cannington Len's work?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice that, Lucas. It's good.
He's good, boy. He is.
Yeah,
good.
he made me look way better than I do look.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to.
I look better after a few drinks, right?
Well,
I don't know. I keep your shirt on. I won't be fucking cool about that.
I do look better with my shirt off. Ask Budgie.
yeah, mate. I've got a video on my channel to testify to that, mate.
Hey, Lucas, how's the missus doing? Dolly Parton, dog. How's the missus doing? Is she all blown up? Is she all ready to go?
Oh yeah, she's ready to go always.
Love it.
I'll leave you boys with this what's it called again? A rhetorical question. I'll leave you with a funny rhetorical question when someone tells you something obvious and you want to sarcastically respond to them. Peach, ask me like a really dumb question that like everyone in this world knows, but you for some reason you think I wouldn't know the answer.
What football club do you support?
No. Like something like, wow, this.
What's the capital of England?
No. Kind of like
Why don't you just tell us the question you wanted to ask?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of it.
This is the easiest exam.
Okay, all right. Like,
Is Rebecca related to Amber Heard?
Does Dolly Parton sleep on her back?
Okay, does Dolly Parton sleep on her back?
No, that's what you respond with.
Oh, shit. Does Dolly Parton sleep on her back?
My rhetorical retort is always, is the Pope Catholic?
There you go.
Does the Pope wear little red shoes? That's another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my favorite one is, does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock?
Yes. Yes.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Yeah, shitting in the woods.
I love
So
these.
how does Dolly Parton sleep, dog? Does she sleep on her front, on her back, like
I'll
on
tell
her
you
side?
what, there's no way she sleeps on her front.
Okay.
It'd be pretty
Okay.
uncomfortable, I would imagine.
And she does. She's got 2 pillows on her knees.
And
She
that's
does.
I wouldn't mind sleeping on that front, I've got to be honest.
She's probably slept standing up some nights.
Oh my days.
Lovely
Let me
girl
ask
as
you
well,
this.
Dolly. I love Dolly. She's a lovely girl.
Okay, so if Dolly came to Brisbane and was like, Karen, I want you for the night, geezer, would you take her up on that, or would you say no? I got somewhere better to be.
No, then Kieran would respond, does the Pope wear little red shoes? Of fucking
you
course,
go.
Dolly.
There you go.
Exactly. Mate, I'd just love to talk to her because every interview I've ever seen of her, fucking 50 odd years, she comes across as such a lovely, warm, nice person.
How old is she? How old is she, dog?
I'll tell
Got to be
you.
80.
It's are huge. That's got
I would
nothing to
still
do
give
with
it one. I would still give it one. Honest to goodness, if Dolly, I'd
She
be like,
is
starstruck and all them
76.
things. If Dolly Parton came up to me at 76 years old and said, Peach, like, are you about it? I'd say, hell yeah. I'd have a moment with Dolly Parton. And who's the other one that's old but beautiful, dog? There's another one that's old, but like she's like, whoa.
Is she
Jane
still-
Fonda. I'd even give it to
Okay.
Jane Fonda, dog. Like, is it Jane Fonda or the other girl? Who's the other girl? She was like Farrah
Barbara
Fawcett.
Streisand is mine.
Farrah Fawcett.
Barbara Streisand.
No,
Beautiful.
not my
A
dad loves
beautiful,
Barbara Streisand.
beautiful,
Not me, dog.
gorgeous woman.
Farrah Fawcett. I still have a go at Farrah Fawcett, dog. Straight up. I would still have a go at Farrah Fawcett. 100%.
You'd have a hard job. I think she died about 3 years ago, didn't she?
Who did? Farrah Fawcett?
Yeah, I think so, didn't she?
I think you're right. I
I'll
think
tell
you're
you.
right, you know. I think you're right.
She died.
Yeah, I think you're right.
She passed away in 2009.
There you go.
So wow, like 11.
Right, the longer time than I thought, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, there you go. My man.
She always kept her fastball. I respect it.
Yo, what about? Okay, this is a no-brainer. And if any of you say no to this, I'm gonna come to Brisbane. I'm gonna come to Annapolis. I'm gonna come to Crawley. Jennifer Lopez, dog. If Jennifer Lopez came up to you and said, "Yo, let's have an evening."
Is Dimitri Payet fucking French? Of course.
Thank you.
Does the Pope wear little red shoes?
Yeah. Are my balls all sunburnt?
Is Brisbane fucking hot?
You know what I mean?
Does it rain in London?
That is a no-brainer, Pete. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Does Duke wear Crocs? Fucking course. I would show Jennifer Lopez nothing but a gentlemanly time.
Okay, so if you had the choice, and there's gonna be 3 in there. I don't know who the third one is yet.
Runaways.
No, but you're gonna have 3 choices, dog. It's like, you know how West Ham Clips like does the thing and they're like, would you do that, or would you do this, or would you do that? Like,
I love these. Ask me the question.
Oh, 100%.
And I'm not gonna give you one of these bollocks like, no, I won't do it. I will. I'm a huge.
Hold on, let me get it out before I forget that. Jennifer Lopez, Eva Longoria, or Sharon Stone?
I love Eva Longoria. I love Eva Longoria. She's a beaut.
Special.
You know, I will probably.
And she has cute toes too, dog. Straight up, I ain't even playing with you, dog. Like, yo,
Pete, you would respect this. There's a guy that I follow. His famous saying, because he's a foot guy. He goes, "Feet the streets."
Love it.
Feet the streets, baby.
Love it.
You know, this could be controversial, but I'm gonna go Eva Longoria.
That ain't a bad move.
But J-Lo, for the long haul, she's definitely worth the bet.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Pete, it's the hard one to differentiate because I will do anything to anything.
Be careful if you've got a tortoise in your garden.
Yeah, he's good.
But don't move quick enough, mate. It's a target.
Don't, mate. I can catch that bastard. Don't worry about that.
But J-Lo, Eva Longoria, or Sharon Stone, who would you have your night out with, Karen?
I always had a think with Sharon Stone, I must say.
Me too,
I don't even know who that is. Let me look that up real quick. Sharon Stone?
Yeah, she was in a movie called Fatal Attraction.
Okay. Sharon.
Yeah, she was
famously opened her legs and crossed her legs in that movie.
I had a video, Budge. I slow-moed it, trying to get the ultimate look.
Kieran, that is just too much information.
No, I love it.
On that subject, it's easier on DVD.
I love it because I did the same thing with Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria had one scene like in Desperate Housewives, and she was like painting her toes and shit. Pause. But no, let me ask you, Budge. If it was Sharon Stone, Eva Longoria, or J-Lo, who would you go on a night out with?
J-Lo.
Dinah Dawn.
Jenny from the block.
Yeah, you know what? I think J-Lo's the winner in this. Like, I always had a crush on Sharon Stone, but I think J-Lo's the winner. I think she teach me things that I never even fucking knew existed. Straight up.
And you just imagine she has nice feet, right?
Oh no, I know she does, dog. I already know this. All the girls I mentioned right there have cute toes, dog. Every single one of them, dog. How do you mean?
I cannot get with the feet. I'm not a feet guy.
No, but that's you. What are you, like ass man, tip man, like what?
Well, I mean, I would assume like that's definitely like you start off with that, and then you go to like feet, nails.
You know what the first thing is though, like differently. I look at Budgie. He's tripping out. Right, where there.
I am personally an ass man.
But you know what? If the gal doesn't have this, then I can't even fuck with her. and his eyes dark. If the girl has nice eyes, it's like then everything else is like okay, check. But no, nice eyes, yo, that's the first one for me, straight up.
Yeah, lovely.
For me, and I know this is going to sound cliche, but for me,
personality.
The most important part of any person is honesty.
Yeah.
Word up. I hear that.
Yeah,
personality.
Tell that to Johnny Depp.
Yeah, heard.
He might learn a lesson.
Yo, you know what? I think that bitch done did him in straight up. Like, I think she's a bit of a bully bitch, but like after this whole thing, I know his status has gone from like here to there. If he couldn't go any higher than there, but like, yo, I don't know. She seems like a manipulative, like bully kind of bitchio, but he seems like a proper drunk dog. Like he seems like a proper drunk, but he holds it together. So he's not like an angry drunk. He's just like a, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, just like happy weirdo drunk dog.
She's not normal. End of.
No, she's not. She's scary. She's scary dog. And trust me,
she's not normal. Anyway.
I hear that. I hear that, man.
I am going to start wrapping things up, though.
Before it gets worse, Budge. Before we start talking about Venus Williams' ass. Let's get on.
No. I ain't about them things, dog. Like, honestly, if she came up and offered herself to me, I'd be like, no, thank you. Like, go away. No, thank you. Like, no. I ain't about them things, dog. Like, yo. Honestly,
before we go, I'm just going to quickly put on screen my comment.
But not her,
dog. My comment of the show was from Rebecca. She said, Papa Kieran, it's nice to see you in more clothes for once.
Yeah, I do.
Kieran, is it a bit
private audience?
Kieran, is it a bit colder in Brisbane today?
Yeah, it's a little bit cooler, mate. Still nice and sunny, but it's cool.
Can you give me temperature? Can you give me temperature in degrees?
Like 20 degrees cold.
About
20 degrees cold.
About 15, 17
Fahrenheit.
Be about 60.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That does seem like a chilly day.
No, it does not.
No, in Brisbane, that is chilly.
Yeah, this is winter now, mate. This is our winter. But that's what we'll get for the next couple of months, and it'll get rocket. Some days it'll be 18, it'll be about 70 degrees. But we're going to get that for the next couple of months, and then it'll be hot again.
My ideal weather, like my favorite weather of all time, is 65 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny, with a nice little 10, 15 mile an hour breeze.
I'm about that.
That's what we got. That's what we got today, Lucas.
And look at that. The sun is shining as soon as I say that. I am a light.
There you go. Well, you are. You are
a light when you were in London, Lucas.
You did call me Jesus, and look what happens when I talk about good things.
What happens, mate? Even the birds are chirping.
There you go.
And Serena Williams is knocking at your door.
Yeah.
No, the humidity is what kills me. Like what you said, Lucas.
She couldn't fit through my fucking door, Lucas.
Straight up.
James, it's nice of you to join us, mate. Unfortunately, I wouldn't have been able to have you on in the show anyway because we're about to wrap up. But
hope you're well, James.
And really enjoy your holiday. He's going to Montreal tomorrow, guys. So enjoy your holiday, young man.
Yeah, he's going to meet up with all them stupid Canadians that think they're French. Fuck them.
Hey, je m'appelle, fuck off. That's what I said to them, dog.
Oui, merci.
Pourquoi?
Fuck.
Right,
the only decent Canadian I've seen is Jordan Peterson. He's a fucking legend.
Right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Right. I'm going to play a little video to play us out. If you're about in the green room afterwards, that'd be cool. If not, no worries. And I will see you all real soon. Those of you who are in the chat, commenting, like and subscribe, etc., etc. Thank you. And Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you real soon. Don't forget.
Green Street
Match Day Rewind, the 2nd of July, 10 a.m. UK time.
Hold up. Before we go, Budge, I have to ask Lucas one very, very important question, dog.
This better be good. This better be good.
What are we?
Fucking massive.
Exactly that. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you. Come on, you hands.
All yours. Or have it.
Artie, Zen. Yeah. Look, we're just gonna throw some bars in, have a bit of a laugh, have some fun. Hope you guys like it. Much love. You know it is. Come on, you ones. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses, nothing. Needing to find my bro like Reddit's. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Or we can stand in your place. Hands stand down while we dance in your grave. Hands down playing, there's no chance of a fake. I've been a fan cam ram, but the man on the plate unhinged. Hit the bars so hard, see that cringe. Solar bars, changing the colour of your skin. Polar charts, feeling the Arctic wind. Know my path, lit in the darkness in. I know it's hard to be the goat at last. I wanna show my cards, I got a bro with hearts, gonna devote my part to the bro from the start. Might as well go throw him a dart as I load my hope. I'm broke, I chose to go alone. I know my death's from overdose or comatose. Will blow my bro dope to rope, but use a choke, abuse a coach, diffuse at home. Flips up a pound, gives up on crowns, trips up, falls down, sits up on ground, sits up and out. Through bubbles bounce, lives ups and downs, she comes around. It's us without the us and ours. How the fuck did I wake up here from the haze and beers and the games of peers? How the fuck do I make it clear? I don't chase that gear that I hate from fearing. This is just a test of flows. And my grades are the best with those. Tell me that I'll let it go. I'll be frozen, let it float. Nah, we got that pound hidden in a mattress. Evergreen, not Everdeen, not Katniss. Snakes there, changing their faces. Too many catfish. Cause I'm a beast in the East, G's leaving these heat beats. Needing to keep free, pleasing the peace we see. In the seas need heaps in the aqua. Deeds for the backup, creeping the black up. Flee from the sergeant, dress up to dapper. I am the one, no matter. My tracks are tuney, you boys are loony. Calling him Clooney, just another actor. Your bitch mounts like a Fuji, passing around like a doobie. Taking her out, she's a foodie. I am a dragon, she slew me. And this is just a test of flows, hence the road ends at home. Dress and don't finesse the flow up. Hiroshima, you know I'm gonna blow up. Cause the market needs another glow up. Flesh is getting harder, man's not gonna show up. When I jump on a track, I flow like an artist. Lyrical brush, I paint all my hardship. Take off too fast, so strap up your harness. Leaving the ocean parted. Moses, nothing. Needing to find my bro like Reddit's. Believe it or no, my death's no challenge. I ain't the hardest, can't be rapping and wheeling. Chilling in the back street, chatting. Yeah.